So we're going to move into an exercise, and we'll do that in dyads for about 20 minutes, which Pauline will describe and she and I will demo. And after the exercise, we'll have a 5-minute bio break, and we will return to the larger room here for a group share. And after that, we'll do another exercise, which will involve a guided meditation to help each of us open to and appreciate our own beauty, which is often the hardest to appreciate. And I'll explain more about that later. So let me turn it over to Pauline to describe our exercise, and we'll break you into dyads, and you'll hopefully do it and see what happens.
Thanks, Yossi. Yes, this is a great exercise and it works really well in pairs. So it's going to be done where I'll send everyone to a breakout room. And the interesting part is when you first get to your breakout room, the invitation is to just connect in silence. So I know that might be a little uncomfortable or awkward, but the invitation is to just be with each other. Notice what you see, and also really pay attention to your inner experience in the moment of just being with this person who you probably don't know, or maybe you do, but just having that chance to share presence together. And this might be about 30 seconds to a minute or a little longer in case I have to reshuffle any of the rooms. And then my voice will broadcast through the speaker, telling you it's time to switch and move into the second segment, which is introducing yourselves. So now you can bring in that normal small talk. But we do really want to invite you to wait to say hello until I invite you to switch to talking. And you can share where you're calling from, your intentions for being here, or what has you interested in spiritual intelligence. So that'll be about a minute per person. And then once again, I'll broadcast my voice through the speakers and say it's time to switch to the main exercise, which is called Spot a Spot. And you'll choose one person to lead first. And whoever's leading, you're going to direct your partner to look somewhere around their environment. So wherever they may be in their home, your room, and find a spot, and they'll say they got it. And then you say, tell me something about it that grabs your attention. So let me just put that into the chat so that you can see what I just shared. So tell me something about it that grabs your attention is the prompt. And then basically they're going to respond with a sentence or two without describing what exactly they're looking at. They're going to share the raw perception of that object or that spot. It doesn't have to be an object necessarily. It could be a shadow. And it's fine if there is a story behind it. Maybe it's something that has meaning to you, but it doesn't have to be. It could be that you see the play of light on something, or the curvature or the texture of something, or color. So again, not really sharing what it is, but just sharing what grabs your attention. And Yossi and I will demo this in a moment so you can get more of a feel for it. So you're going to repeat that then. So once they share what grabs their attention, you ask them again to find a spot, and they'll get another spot. And again, tell me something about it that grabs your attention. And we'll continue that for about 5 minutes. And once again, I'll come on with my voice and say it's time to switch to the monologue. So the person who was looking around, now it's their chance to share what the world looks like now after doing that exercise. Has your perception shifted at all? Maybe your sense of time has shifted a bit. And I'll also put that in the chat right now so you can see. This is for the monologue after the 5 minutes. And after sharing for a couple minutes, I'll tell you it's time to switch roles. And then you'll repeat the same thing, the 5 minutes of spot a spot and the 2-minute monologue afterwards. And after both participants have had a chance to try the exercise, you'll just sit in silence for about a minute together, like we did at the beginning. Might feel uncomfortable, but hey, maybe after doing the exercise, there'll be a little more space for that. So Christoph, the monologue is basically about how the world looks now to you after you've been spotting the spot for 5 minutes and sharing what grabs your attention or what you're appreciating about that thing you see, then sharing if anything is different in the way you perceive your environment or how you feel in that moment. Does that answer that?
Yeah, let's
Great.
try it, Pauline, and then we can ask for if there's any more questions.
Yeah, and just one more thing is after you sit in silence at the end for about a minute, you are going to get a chance to debrief with your partner just to share how was that whole process for you. So that'll be the entirety of the breakouts. And then when you come back to the main room, we'll have a 5 minute bio break, bathroom break, and then we'll come back and share as a big group. Okay, Yossi, let's demo and then see if there are any questions after we demo. So I'm going to bring us up onto stage here. Let us spotlight the both of us. Okay, and I'm wondering, would you be willing to be guided by me in the exercise?
Okay, sure. So you're gonna have me spot a spot? Okay.
I am. So when you start, you can always, decide amongst yourselves who wants to go first. So whoever's directing, as I put in the chat, direct your partner to look around. So Yossi, look around. Is there something that grabs your attention?
Yeah, so you just say spot a spot. Yeah, the corner of the room here where the two walls are coming together. Actually, yeah, I got it.
Okay, so you actually wouldn't be sharing what it was,
Yeah,
right? You're just
yeah,
doing
I
that
made
for
the mistake. I made
effect.
the mistake.
There we go, a teaching moment. So yeah,
Yeah,
you're just gonna look around and you just only say, got it.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Got
tell me something about it that grabs your attention.
just the way the light and the shadow on the different walls and the ceiling come together.
Thank you. Spot a spot.
Got it.
Tell me something about it that grabs your attention.
Just the way the veins of the petal are spreading out.
Thank you. Spot a spot.
Got it.
Tell me something about it that grabs your attention.
The vibrant purple color of the flower.
Thank you. So now we'll pretend we did 5 minutes of that. And now, how do you feel? How is the world looking to you after that?
I don't know, the colors feel a little brighter and it's feeling the energy of the room has slowed down. Um, there's also a sense of sacredness that's coming over me. I don't know what it is, but it's kind of interesting. Oh,
Thank you. We'll pretend that was a 2 minute monologue. I really appreciated hearing that.
yeah.
And let's pretend we both had a chance to go already. So then we would sit in silence when I say it's time to just be with your partner again. And you have a chance again to notice what it is to be together.
Yeah. Do you want to reverse roll or should we just open up to questions?
Let's open up for questions.
Okay, cool.
Was that clear or was anything needing a little more explanation?
I thought it was very clear.
Great, thanks, Hal.
And my question was, you were asking about what the world looks like now, but not really deeping into what are you feeling? It's really more about perception than feeling.
No, it can include feeling. It's just what you're experiencing in the moment. Like I did, I experienced a sense of sacredness that came up to me. It was a feeling. So yeah, could be any of all, whatever is alive for you in the moment, what you're feeling, what you're perceiving, how the world looks, perception, time, anything.
Yeah, great question, because maybe I could say, and this is what happened last time I did the exercise, that I felt like I landed in my body more. I could feel my feet on the floor and the effect of gravity supporting me. And I see another question. How long for the last debrief time together? So after you sit in silence for about a minute, the final debrief where you share your experience with your partner is 2 minutes.
And Pauline is gonna time call you on to the next thing, so you don't have to remember all the details. We'll kind of
How?
It is just a technical question. I get bumped off the internet about every 15 minutes. When I get bumped off, will I come back into the breakout room?
You'll come back into this main room, but there will be a button called breakout rooms. I'll be here to help you. So I
Okay,
can help you
great.
get back to the breakout. So whoever your partner is, I'm glad you mentioned that. So your partner will be aware that you might pop off, and that's a part of the beauty of technology. We'll work with it. Thank you.
Thank you, Pauline.
All right. So I think it's time, and I'm gonna go ahead and pause the recording.